Portable ZAZOO in the zoo releases a new hit just one day he was bailed from police custody. Guys, you wouldn't want to know what he sang in this song. This guy is so funny. So in this video, I will be giving you updates on the arrest, release, and how much Portable was being charged to pay. Before we do this, guys, you have to subscribe, like, and share. Turn on your notification bell so anytime I upload a video, you will receive notification. And to my returning subscribers, I love you. Talking about ZAZOO. So Portable, aka ZAZOO, is a Nigerian musical artist who rose quickly to fame and ever since then has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. From multiple baby mamas to talking about cultism, down to getting into bouts of fights with different people. He can be said to have taken the street credibility thing a bit too far. So last week, we saw a video of Portable getting into some kind of scuffle with law enforcement officers. And in that video, he was bragging that he's a federal government liability. My brother does not even know the difference between liability and assets. He said that he's a federal government liability, and as such, nobody can touch him. He's untouchable. He's a Tinubu baby. Hey. Well, he turned out to be very touchable, as the police spokesman CSP Adejobi has now come to explain everything that transpired with Portable and the police. Let us listen. Portable has more than 6 count charges to attend to. Apart from resisting arrest and injuring a policeman, he will be charged to court for beating up a guy in Ota who filed a petition to the Commissioner of Police in Ogun State. There are many pending cases of assaults on people and attacks, and he will be investigated because people have complained against him. So there is no sentiment in law. Let him appear in court and allow the judge to listen to the charges against him. He has no constitutional immunity anyway. We complain about our leaders, but we forget that our leaders are a reflection of who we are as a people most times. These leaders are not from Mars or Pluto or Jupiter. They are from our society. They are our brothers, our neighbors, our friends, our colleagues, our relatives, our fathers. And that is why you hear some people say that we actually deserve the leaders that we get. If we don't, tell me why we should condone and celebrate this kind of behavior exhibited by this guy in the name of it is just cruise. Someone arranged for another person to be beaten up black and blue, and it is just cruise. Someone attacked a police officer in uniform, and it is just cruise. He resisted arrest, it is cruise. It's when he now kills somebody, that's when people will talk. Is it when he gets to the level of killing somebody that will now know that it is not cruise anymore? Even when he acts above the law and calls himself a federal government property, resists arrest, creates nuisance, and brags that he cannot be touched, and we laugh about it. Tomorrow, if such a person gets into a position of leadership and starts acting unconstitutionally above the law and getting power drunk, we then start complaining. But we forget that we didn't nip it at the bud. When it started at the grassroots, we encouraged it, we excused it, we celebrated it, we enabled it. Anyways, Portable has now been arraigned before a court of competent jurisdiction, and it was indeed weird to see him so tamed and humble in the dock. Trust me, guys, the dock would humble you. When you are docked and you are asked to take your plea, are you guilty or not guilty? That is when the scales will fall off your eyes and you now realize that, man, I could go to jail. So that was Portable a few days ago when he was docked, and he has been brought in on a 3 count charge bordering on assault and theft. And trust me, guys, those are heavy criminal charges. They can keep one behind bars for up to 7 years. He has now been granted bail, and he will remain in prison custody until he perfects his bail conditions. So let me know, guys, what do you think about our dear ZAZOO? Do you think that, come on, the police took it too far? Come on, this is our joy giver now, our cruise master. Why are you arresting him? Do you think that it's high time his excesses get curbed and the police cannot just allow him to continue to be a menace in the society? Do you support the arrest and prosecution of Portable, aka ZAZOO? Let me get all your thoughts and feedback down in the comments section.
Musician, international musician, federal government liability, sorry. Visa. She cannot talk, mommy. I call police. Visa. Police is our friend. I do meeting for live. You're removing Gao. But the federal government liability, ìjọba ló tọ́jú wa, ìjọba ló gáàdì wa. Wàhálà wà ló àkọ́lé wàrà mọ́tò. Ọmọ náà wàhálà. Visa. Police is our friend. I go by name. But they were federal government liability.
Where do you think you are? As you can see, Portable has been arrested. There is a petition against him from a Nigerian who has a studio, and this guy went to the studio of this man, and he destroyed the studio, and he still ordered his boys to beat him. He was beaten black and blue, and that was the basis of the petition in the first instance. Based on that, invitation letter was sent to him, not once, not twice, not 3 times. He refused to honor the invitation. When he refused to honor the invitation, police were sent to go and effect his arrest. And on getting there, he assaulted the officers that went there. But today, he has been arrested. He's with us. Investigation has commenced. And as soon as we conclude our investigation, he's going to be charged to court. Or any moment from now, we'll be going to court. As soon as the investigation is concluded, he's going to court. That you are an artist, you are a star, does not make you to be above the law. Nobody is bigger than the law. The law is no respecter of anybody. If you are an artist, if you are a celebrity, you are a star, you operate within the ambit of the law, and the law will protect you. But when you take impunity as one of the characteristics of being a celebrity, you will have the law enforcement agents to contend with. It is not possible for somebody to become an island on his own, and for somebody to become bigger than the law. So the law, everybody we are all equal before the law, and the law will take care of. Convenience of
Portable, there are things we need to first clear. The news outside is that he was arrested and detained. That is not true. He willingly submitted himself to the police for in respect of the invitation that was served on him. Incidentally, the police had their way, and he was detained and today arraigned in court. What has happened in court today is that we made our position known to the court that all the preferred charges against him are ordinarily bailable, and without going into the merit of the case so that we do not prejudice the matter, the court agreed with us and granted him bail, and of course he will be available to defend himself once a trial commences, and return date for trial will be the 26th of April 2023.
Are you satisfied with what you got?
Of course, we are very satisfied because the court agreed that further detention or remanding him without granting him bail will affect his fundamental rights as provided and guaranteed by the 1999 Constitution as amended, particularly Section 36.
What are some of the terms of his bail condition, and do you hope he will be able to meet it? The court was very liberal, and that we are grateful.
The court, beyond granting him bail, stipulated the terms on which the bail was granted, part of which is that the sureties should be part of his relation, and aside that, should be a tax-paying resident within the jurisdiction of the court. And the others are any, the financial terms is 500 in the first charge, and the second charge 300,000. So we are hopeful that we'll be able to meet the terms of his bail conditions.
Depending when he will meet his terms, where is possible going now?
There is an order of court for his remanding at the correctional facility. We are also very hopeful that we'll be able to meet his bail terms before the court rises.
I'm a logo glorious, I'm a logo latest glory, from start to eagle. And wow, grace, we know the disgrace. I'm a lot of me again, I'm coming by the way. Them carry me go prison, yo, basho. Them no so cover me, and I love me. I'm not a prisoner. Them carry me go prison, yo, basho. Them no so cover me, and I love me. I'm not a prisoner. So me like keep I'm a logo glorious, I'm a logo latest glory, from start to eagle.